Good morning and welcome to this morning's intention. If you could find a place for 30 minutes to sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be good. We're going to do a bit of an inwards journey here and create some reality. So get comfy. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with some deep, slow breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let go of everything. All your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. And the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time when you exhale, I want you to just feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light, sharing directly from your heart. Good, and now we're going to put some attention on the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. You could put your awareness down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we'll focus on our ankles, our shins, our calves, and our knees. Everything relaxes. The upper legs, buttocks, pelvic area, hips. Feel everything loosen. And then our inner organs, rib cage, chest, breast, full back and spine. Feel everything soften. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. Neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we'll put our attention up at our scalp. It's where tension can hide sometimes. Feel everything loosen, release. Your ears could almost wiggle. And then put your attention on your jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open your mouth and receive the breath of life. And then see if you can't get your eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. And then we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our mind for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're going to invite it now to have a seat on the couch and just chillax while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for now. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of air this morning to deal with them. Picture yourself outside on the ground looking up at the sky and seeing all your thoughts projected up there like mini movies. They're also behaving like clouds on a windy day. So I want you to witness or observe them, but just allow them to blow on by. Don't get engaged. And if one happens to snag you up and take you on a merry old ride, as soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment and what you're doing. This is just the practice of bringing yourself back. And if you are witnessing or observing your thoughts up in the sky, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. Now let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity. We're going to use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. I want you to feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. I want you to hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you land on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps there's a gate with a lock on it. Maybe a wall has been built. And that's okay. We all do this. We all develop protective mechanisms to keep ourselves safe. But what I want you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have full access, VIP backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So I want you to go ahead and envision the locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built, if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a little bit and brilliant beams of yellow, golden light spill out everywhere. It's absolutely radiant. Envision yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe, so secure, and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. We're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now so that you can experience your energy body or your light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. Really doesn't matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it is just really total connection. And that's what we want. I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. And you don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you may experience when joining in is a sensation of coming home. of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe. They are also you. We are all one being, one consciousness. We're all the same pie, and slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. This nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. And it's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, an incredible power to create. That's what we're going to take advantage of here today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. Because we can. So I'd like you to go ahead and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having for yourself in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now, completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body is balanced. Your mental body is full of clarity. And your energetic body is filled and complete. And we can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we might need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. And anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, as if effervescent bubbles of joy have just coursed through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. And this has already happened. It is done. So say we all. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to your friends and family. Witness the wonderment and relief on their faces. And then stretch that out further to include your community. And then blanket the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity out of survival mode and into creation mode. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts too, so maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you are following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, don't worry. That's okay. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and just allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness, completeness we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or perhaps you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire world, so what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we are living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this incredible existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. Joy is just expanding my chest right now, feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. Just a lightness of being. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by, watching the lights behind their eyes. It's so beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody's feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we really are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, the fear, it all falls away. And we naturally just adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere into the higher vibrational resonances that are more in alignment with who we truly are. And then all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. I'm sensing all the connections clearing, cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. What an incredible energy to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, I want you to just stop in your shoes right now. Whether you're frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're out for a family picnic, marveling at their shining faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive. You're bombing down a mountain on your mountain bike, feeling the cool breeze against your cheek, feeling completely alive. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I want you to just stop right now and look at all the beauty that's surrounding you. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports you at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. Now I'd like to connect with a little gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body, for allowing me to perceive all this beauty. And thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, energy, healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to take this marvelous intention of reality and build it up as a big energy ball in our centers right now. In the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with the elevated emotions you just felt. The fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. We're going to take a large breath in, build up that energy, and then we're going to exhale, release, and share it with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life, replenish your light, your love, your healing, your energy. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back to our bodies proper. And shift your limbs around a little bit too. When you're ready to come back into the room as well, open your eyes. And just take note of how you're feeling. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any point with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand at any time. And eventually we just get so good at it that we become natural, walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we truly are, creating the reality around us of our choosing, because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we put ourselves together in this way, exponentially by magnitudes, actually. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. whether it's live or recorded. It all works. It's all good. Have a beautiful day ahead of you, and hopefully we'll see you again for the shorter version of the intention this evening. Stay in your hearts today.